Hey guys, today we are going to use the properties of rational exponents, okay? Now, if I have four problems here, okay? So I have A, B, C, and D. So for A, notice that my bases are both 5, okay? So we know that when we multiply, all right, two exponential expressions that have the same base, that we can add their exponents. So this becomes 5 to the 1/3 plus 2/3. Okay? So 1/3 plus 2/3 is 5 to the 3/3, which is just 1. So the answer is 5. Next, I have 2 raised to the 2/3 power. Okay? So what that means is I'm actually going to be, there's a couple ways you could go about this. All right? I'll show you one way. If you could think about it, it's like 2 to the 2/3 times 2 to the 2/3 times 2 to the 2/3. Okay? Well, that's 2 to the 2/3 plus 2/3 plus 2/3, right? So 2/3 plus 2/3, that's 4/3, plus 2/3, that's 6/3. So 2 to the 6/3. But 6 divided by 3 is 2, so it's 2 to the 2nd. Well, 2 to the 2nd is 4. All right, that's the long way to think about this. All right, there's a shorter way to think about this. All right, so I'm actually going to make myself a little more room here, move my equal signs in a little better. All right, so what you can do actually is you can take this 3. If we are raising a power to a power, you are multiplying it. So 2/3 times 3. Okay, so I'll take the base 2, and then I'll do 2/3 times 3. All right. Well, 2/3 times 3, that's 2 to the 6/3, which is 2 to the 2nd, which is 4. All right. So there's a couple ways to do this one here too. The first way is to know that you can do 4 times 6, and that's 36. Raised to the 1/2 power, which is the square root of 36, which is 6. All right? But there's also another way to think about this. Everything in here can be broken up. You can take the 1/2 power of both of them. So you could take the 1/2 power of 4 times 9 raised to the 1/2 power. Okay? Well, what's the 1/2 power of 4? Isn't that the square root of 4? And the 1/2 power of 9, that's the square root of 9. Well, the square root of 4 is 2 times the square root of 9 is 3, and the answer is 6. Down here, I have 7 raised to the 7/3 power divided by 7 raised to the 1/3 power. Now, since the bases are the same, I can just subtract those exponents. So 7/3 minus 1/3. So I have 7 raised to the 7 minus 1. Okay, so 7 minus 1 is 6 over 3. Well, 6 divided by 3 is 2, so 7 to the 2nd power equals 7 times 7, 7 squared, is 49. All right, guys, I hope that makes sense.